the tester is going to test the product. So three phases are
Right.
there as far as the developer is concerned. Three phases. Number one, development. We have to focus a lot on that. Simple compilation steps will be there. Nowadays we are using IDEs, you know how to compile and execute, and then of course execute for getting output, and then tester will come into play. He will be testing the product. But
Yes.
at the customer, and then if it is successfully tested and if everything is going fine, then we can handle our product to customer, and he will pay the bill, remaining bill, whatever he needs to pay, he will pay to the company, isn't it?
Mm.
So
Yes.
that is the due course of product delivery. So in this context, the customer's role is very simple. He did not develop the program. He did not compile the program. He doesn't know anything about those things, but he simply run his program. Whichever program given to him, he will execute that program. Okay. So for
True.
this purpose, JavaSoft people, way back in 1995 itself, JavaSoft people have given two things to us. And of course, now Oracle Corporation has taken over, and now we should not use that JavaSoft name again. As you know,
Mm.
Oracle has taken over now. Once upon a time, it is a
Yes.
JavaSoft product, and Oracle has taken over successfully that.
Right.
Now, in olden days itself, what they have done is they have provided us two kinds of software. One is JDK and the other one is JRE. JDK and
Okay.
JRE. JDK. JDK stands for Java Development Kit. Okay. And
Okay.
JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. Java Runtime Environment. In simple, we call it as JRE. And again, what does this JRE consists of? JRE internally consists of JVM and also API. JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine, you know that, and API
Mm-hmm.
stands for
Yes.
Application Programming Interface. And what does JDK consists of? JDK consists of, see, JDK consists of compiler, along with that JRE. Got it?
Okay.
This is how it is categorically divided. JDK consists of Java Development Kit. These are two phases being given by the company to us, either JDK or JRE. So, as a
Okay.
developer, we should get a JDK. JDK or JRE? Which one you
Okay.
should? As a developer, you have to get JDK, because
Right.
get JRE, you can get JVM. JVM is exclusively meant for execution,
Right.
but you cannot compile, is it not?
Yes.
Compilation is not JVM's task. So it is useless. If you download JRE, it is useless. You cannot compile your program. Only
Right.
API, application programming interface, means, I mean, the big library, Java library, you are going to get so many methods that, and this you'll get. Along with that, JVM you are going to get for execution. But you cannot get compiler. That is the problem. So as a developer, you require JDK more than anything else, because it consists of JRE as well as compiler. That is the advantage.
Okay.
But as a customer, see how they have categorically divided this concept, JDK, JRE. And if a customer is going to come, we are just giving him runtime environment. That is enough for him.
Mm-hmm.
Compilation is not required for customer. So only execution is required. That is why customer is provided with only which environment?
JRE.
Java runtime environment. But as a developer, what is required? As a developer,
Development kit.
Java development kit is required. And nowadays we know, if you install, you can look back your Java folder. In that, JRE is also, JDK and JRE both are present. In the past, they have given separately JDK and JRE. They have given separately somewhere around 2000, before 2010, I think. In those
Okay.
days, they have separately given JDK and JRE. We have to install both separately in our system. I mean, software is only one, but separate folders will be created. For example,
Okay.
I am having old versions like JDK 1.4 is there, 1.5. Even in the beginning of the sessions, I started with JDK 1.5. I think 1.7 I think I started. Even
Okay.
during one in later course of time, especially from somewhere after JDK 1.7, I think what they have done is JRE folder will be created inside your Java folder, inside your JDK itself. JRE
Okay.
is part and parcel of. I will show you. Wait, I can show you that. Just a second. I will show you. You can understand then. If you open C drive, and inside that, if you open program files, can you see Java? Can you see
Yes.
Java folder? If you click on that, how many folders are there? Only one folder is there,
One. Yes.
because it is JDK 1, JDK 14 version. But in the past,
Hmm.
what I am telling is, in the Java folder, there are two folders. One is
Okay.
JDK and the other one is JRE.
Okay.
But where is that JRE? It is part of JDK only
Okay.
in my what you call, somewhere it will be there.
Hmm.
Okay, that is the difference.
Okay.
That is the difference. And internally speaking, of course, JVM, JVM architecture, API,
Hmm.
and little other differences are there. At some other point of time, I will discuss about those two things, those few things. And
Okay.
let me elaborate about. Let me come back to inner classes and explain you further more issues in that.
Sure.
Let me open Notepad for that. That is, let me see. Yeah. So as I discussed earlier, a class inside another class is known as inner class.
Inner class.
And the problem is, yesterday you are asking consistently why inner class is required, that and this you asked.
Yeah.
I explored, I dug a lot of other information as well. That is, actually, in 1995, Java has its origin,
Mm-hmm.
Before that, C and C++ are there. I have seen all those phases from 1994 itself. I was there. I was maybe I am doing some other things, but at the same time I am having little bit awareness what is happening around the world. In those days, everybody, my seniors, everybody, whoever are going to states or something like that, they are all going for C, C++. In those days, even
Right.
doing C, C++ means a great achievement in those days.
Hmm.
Forget about Java and all these things, Python and all these things. Python was there even 1990s, 1989 itself. Python is there, but we don't know anything about that. Even Java also we don't know. But everybody is learning C, C++ means a lot of demand is there in those days, and because they are at the top, they are at the top of the moment. Other than C, C++, some other languages like COBOL, that and this Algol, so many other things are there. I mean, Fortran, so many are there. But really, the ultimate goal is to learn C and C++ in those days. Before 95, I am talking. So after at 95, soon after the release of Java, they boasted like anything. Java consists of so many features that this, even I told earlier, so many buzzwords I have given, 11 buzzwords I have.
Yes.
So Java is robust, secure, safe, that and this. But experts in those days pointed two issues. They raised their eyebrows with respect to two issues only. Point number one,
Okay.
performance. Performance-wise, Java is not up to the mark. You know that. Java programs, when compared with the C and C++, performance-wise, they are pretty slow.
Yes.
As far as computer science is concerned, speed and memory are very, very important. Speed and
Right.
memory also. You have to utilize less amount of memory. A lot of coding should be there in less memory. And of course, the speed of execution should be good enough. But unfortunately, Java, even it is a top class platform independent programming language also, even though it's a top level platform independent language. They told like that in 1995. But as we know, there are so many features in Java, but failed in two areas. They are performance, and the next one is GUI concepts, graphical user
Okay.
interface. Buttons, text boxes, text areas, so many things are there. Like nowadays, we are using no. If you want to fill a form, you are going to type your name, address,
Yes.
and checking the gender, and then the things which you are opting by putting tick marks here and there and scrolling
Right.
here and there. Some horizontal scroll bars will be there, vertical scroll bars will be there. Menu bars will be there, menus. You click on some menu, you select something. So many things we are doing nowadays in graphical user interface. But in those days,
Right.
Microsoft and this JavaSoft are rivalries in those days, isn't it?
Mm.
So Microsoft
Yeah.
product, that one, what do you call, Visual Basic, is running successfully in those days. Even I was tempted to learn that, and I went almost all into that. At some point of time,
Okay.
I spent a lot of time on that as well. In those days, we have done some couple of projects on that also. but uh, but
Okay.
but Java is slowly emerging, and it became a competitor in the market all of a sudden in 1995. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
95 2000, in that period of time. Okay. So performance wise, Java is not up to the mark when compared with C and C++ at that point of time. Okay. And they are ruling the market.
Okay.
C and C++ are ruling the market. That is one point. That is why what they have done to improve the performance of Java application, you know that. How to improve the performance? Java high performance. I added one point as a buzzword. JIT
Right.
compiler is introduced. You know that. Just in time
Right.
compiler. So to improve the performance of Java applications at that time, JavaSoft people have developed JIT compiler. Okay. But still, but
Yes.
even now also, today also, still Java programs are running much slower than C and C++.
C++. Plus plus.
But it is a top level platform independent language. That's why we cannot ignore that. And its library is very
Yeah.
vast. Its library is very vast. So many methods. How many methods we are learning, and very easy
Yeah.
to learn. That is why we can still rely on Java for big applications. Okay. And then
Okay.
the other aspect is they have invented GUI also in those days. Java came along with GUI. AWT concepts are there. Abstract window toolkit, advanced concepts are there, like abstract window toolkit. So many components like buttons, text fields, text areas, list components. So many things we can design, menu bars, whatnot. So many things we can design using GUI, graphical user interface concepts of AWT. Okay. But
Okay.
the problem is the experts have diagnosed some bugs in that. Okay. If you are developing
Okay.
a Java application using GUI concepts like AWT, which we are going to see in the coming days, it is part of
Mm-hmm.
advanced Java actually. So if you are using GUI concepts for developing these components, okay, so
Okay.
experts have diagnosed so many bugs. Several bugs were encountered in those days. Okay.
Okay.
Bug means what? Bug is an error, isn't it?
Yes.
So several bugs are there in applications. That is yet another problem. That is why I'm telling all this, because you asked why inner classes, isn't it?
Right.
To fix the
Yeah.
bugs, in GUI concepts of AWT, JavaSoft people have developed this event handling concept. One concept is there by name event handling. They have developed
Okay.
it. So to fix GUI bugs as a part of event handling, in event handling itself, there is a problem. There are some bugs in event handling. So actually, event handling is part of the GUI concept. Okay,
Okay.
how to handle a button? If you click a button, again a new window is coming on the screen nowadays successfully. Yes
Right.
or no?
Yes.
In the past, it is not like that. The look and feel is different. So many problems are there with AWT. We'll come across with those things in the coming session soon. But to fix these GUI bugs as part of event handling, I'm saying again, event handling. So it is a concept present in the GUI concept in applets and AWT. Those concepts, you are going to get that event handling. How to handle those events, and what is that event,
Mm.
we'll see later on. So to fix the GUI bugs as part of event handling, in I'm talking about 1.0 version till now, basic version.
Okay. Yeah.
So they have introduced in 1.1 version. In 1.1 version, JavaScript people have introduced this inner class concept. Got that?
Okay. Yes.
Same inner class concept. I cannot tell you now, but in later stages in our course, I can tell you at appropriate time, somewhere in event handling mechanism, I can tell you. There again
Mhm.
and again, you are going to repeatedly use these inner classes effectively and efficiently as well. Okay,
Okay.
to fix the bugs,
Okay.
to fix the bugs. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and what is the main purpose of inner classes till now? We have seen, without the existence of
Privacy.
And one more, in one more perspective, we can see that yesterday's application. Without the existence of one object, if there is no scope for the existence of another object, then we should go with the inner class concept. Yes or no? See,
Yes.
without the existence of one object means what? Without outer class, is there any inner class?
No.
No. Means what? Without the existence of one object, if there is no scope for the existence of another object, because in outer class only you are creating inner class object now.
Right.
That's why without the existence of one object, if there is no scope for the existence of yet another object, then we should go with the inner class concept. Okay?
Okay.
Got that?
Yes.
Yes. That's what
Yes.
that's what it is. And now, for example, see, if I write code something like this, if I write code like a class outer, normally you write inside class inner, and inside you write some code. Okay, fine. And here you are closing inner class, then closing outer class.
Outer class.
And one important interview question: can I create object in the, I mean, can I create main method? Can I go with main method inside inner class? Is it possible? Public static void main? No, not at all.
No. Yeah.
It fails. That is one important interview question. They may stress you. Can you
Yes.
accommodate not only main method, no other static method, including main method? No static method is allowed. No static,
Okay.
not only method, static variables also. No static members. That's why I'm saying, I'm calling them as members. Members means either variables or methods, whatever it is.
Methods.
No static member is allowed in a in a in a what? In a inner class. In an inner
Inner
class.
class.
In an inner class. Fine. That is very important. Somebody may tempt you in interview like, can I, why can't you, why you are not going with main method in inner class? They want to trap you. See, for example, they can ask you a tricky question like that, you know. So why can't you are putting, yesterday I have given a program. Na? If you are going to explain that program, your interviewer may like to trap you like, why you are putting main method in some other class? Why can't you put inside inner class? He may ask. If you are not aware with these facts, one can get tempted now. Yeah, well, yeah, we can
Right.
also we can answer, but no, never, because there is one concept there internally running. That is, no static member is allowed in an inner class, including
Inner class.
main method is not at all allowed.
Okay.
Okay, that is one more important point which we have to remember. And one more thing is that, see, for example, generally where it is applicable, you are asking. So, for example, if I design, yesterday I have taught you university, huh? And inside that college is there. So I have designed a program something like this, COLL,
Yes.
something like this. I have designed yesterday. Okay, fine, leave it. So here the thing is that without, and one more comparison I want to make, like, see, class car. Car is the class, and in that I want to go with an inner class. Inside car, engine will be there, na? Engine is the
Yes.
important uh, thing present in a car, is it not?
Right.
One purchasing a car should look about the engine. Only experts
Yes.
look into the details, intricacies of an engine. Okay, so it will be having some code. Main code will be there in engine only, isn't it?
Right.
Yes. So if in these two examples, you can give one conclusion. Seeing these two examples, what is that conclusion? University, outer class; college, inner class; car, outer class; engine, inner class. Yeah.
Inner class.
So what kind of thing you can tell you? What kind of conclusion you can make seeing this? Without university, will be there any college in this world?
No.
No. If any college they are starting, I mean, UGC or AICT, they will catch immediately, isn't it?
Right.
It will be
Yes.
bogus. It will be coming under bogus. So every college is affiliated with some universities in one way or the other.
True.
Okay? In a similar way, is there any car without engine? Is there any
No.
engine without car? Is there any engine without car? Only car engine is
No.
there, but there is no car. Any use of that?
Yeah.
No use.
No use.
That is the thing. That is the thing. So that
Sure.
is one more point which we have to understand. And then there are actually four types of inner classes I will present, but today only I will discuss about the normal type again. I will go with another example. So that is normal
Okay.
inner class is there. Types of inner classes. Types of inner classes. Number one, normal or regular inner classes are there. Normal or regular. Regular inner classes are there. And then second one, that is method local inner classes are also there. We will see one by one. Method local. Method local inner classes. Method local. We will see that also. Third one is anonymous inner class. This is also important. Anonymous. Anonymous inner class. Anonymous inner classes are there, and the last one is static nested classes. All these things we are going to see in event handling almost all, but here also, here and there I will explain some programs, don't worry.
Okay.
Static nested classes are also there. These are the four types of inner classes actually. And one more important thing which I did not tell on yesterday, that is, see, I told one point, I think, separate memory, in a separate memory, they will be created as far as inner classes are
Yes.
concerned. So
Right.
other than that, there is yet another important point, that is, for example, let us take car and engine application. Let us take car and engine program itself. So which is outer class there? Car is the outer class, is it not? This is
Yes.
the outer class. Okay, fine. So here you compile your program now. When you compile, I told you earlier, dot class files will be created. Hmm? I told now.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
did I
It will
show you
have
that?
byte code.
Yeah. Did I show you that dot class file?
Yes.
I showed you. Okay, fine, good. So it consists of dot class files. So whenever you compile your outer class, normally what will happen? Car dot class code. This will be generated when you compile your program. Soon after compilation, you will get this. So once you compile your uh, code, I mean outer class, immediately whenever outer class is compiled, you are going to get car.class file. That is the file which is
Okay.
generated. Similarly, what is the inner class name?
Engine.
This is the inner class, you know that. So whenever you compile the inner class, obviously don't say that inner dot class. Inner dot class will never be created,
Yes.
but it will be created like this. You can see later on also. Car dollar symbol will be created, dollar symbol, and inside that engine,
Okay.
engine dot class, engine dot class, like this it will be created. So whenever you see dollar, you have to remember, for example, jar files. Have you heard about jar files?
No.
The dot jar files will be there. It consists of dot class files.
Okay.
Dot jar files, they consist of possible I will show you at some point of time. I will search and show you, don't worry.
Sure.
When required, I will show you that. So dot jar files generally consists of all dot class files. Whichever dot class files are there in your system, it will show all the dot class files. Okay. Generally,
Okay.
if you extract jar files in a group of, it generally consists of dot class files. Okay. Then dot class files at times consists of, in those dot class files at times you come across with the dollar symbol. Means what? They are all
Inner class.
inner classes. Exactly, you have to remember that. You can see that, see at times those kind of classes. Okay, so that is another
Okay.
point which you have to remember. So static members we cannot declare, and so inner classes cannot be run directly from the command prompt. Directly, you cannot run the
Okay.
inner classes from command prompt by compilation, because it does not consist of main method as well. You cannot execute.
Yeah.
You cannot execute inner class. If you execute either inner or outer class, you will get no such method or something like that. Some message will be displayed
Mm.
because it doesn't consist of main method. It lacks in main method. Okay.
Okay.
Now let us come to one other application I have designed. Just now I have designed this. Let us go through this program. So this is your outer class. You know that. This is your outer
Mm-hmm.
class. You know here. This is your outer class. Fine. And this is your inner class. Inner inner class. Even if you don't write also, by default it is private. Why it
Mm.
is showing error? Just now.
We have used pound for comment.
Oh, in Python, this is the comment.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was still in Python mode. Oh my God. There I am typing double slash. It won't work. It won't work. In Python, hash is the learning
Yeah.
languages creates lots of confusions like this. Even with experience, also at times somebody can do like this.
Mm.
For a beginner, it is very problematic. Okay, okay. So after this class, I am having C class. C. Of
Oh,
course,
okay.
luckily in C language also same comments are there. Of course.
Okay. Yeah.
The outer class, inner class. So this is outer class, this is inner class. Okay, fine. But see, private keyword I have not used. Yesterday I have gone with
Yes.
private. Na? Yesterday, where is it?
Yeah.
Let me check. Let me check. Wait. Inner 2 demo and inner 1 demo is also there. Yeah, inner 1 demo I will go with. Wait. Let me open that also one more time. Inner class is always private. I told na, where is inner class?
Yes.
Always. But I never use a private
With
keyword.
Siddhartha.
But I never use a private keyboard. By default, it is private. Inner
Mm.
class is always private by default. You need not give private again. If I give private,
Oh, okay.
what will happen? Let me check. Let me check that also.
But this is outer class.
Oh, sorry.
Siddhartha is inner
Yeah,
class. We have given private.
yeah, yeah. See, anything happened now? See,
Okay.
it worked fine or not?
Yes.
Yes. So what kind of comment I can make? Yesterday I forgot. I think telling about this. I thought I have given or did not give. I did not remember. Okay, fine. So inner class by default is
Private.
by yeah, by default is private. Means even if you don't give also no problem. Whether
Mm.
you give, so this also works. So
Okay.
this code do work. Like you can give class. Okay, fine. Otherwise I will make it private here. No problem.
Mm.
Whether you make or
Okay.
don't make, it makes no issue. But it is unnecessary because by default it is private.
Private.
Let me please remember that point also.
Sure.
And then let us come back. See, in this I have not used private. Here I have not used private because by default it is private. So
Private.
can I write public static void main here? Here can I write in place of there?
No.
No, because static members are not allowed. Static members are
Yes.
not allowed. Static members are not allowed in an inner class. Okay, fine.
Okay.
So this is the closing of inner class. Inner class is closed. Inner class is closed here. Inner class is closed here. And the main method, outer class is not closed. And inside outer class, main method is there. Got it? See,
Mm.
another way I have
Yes.
done this program. So inside, you are inside outer class. Here means you are inside outer class. So what is the
Yes.
first step in outer class? Please see this statement. You can see this statement.
Created an object.
An object is created for
Outer class.
an object is created for outer class, that you know. And then in the next step, what I have done, see, what is this step about? This is the way to create
With
inner class object. Inner class object is
right.
created. An object is created. I will tell you that. Wait. An object is created for inner
Okay.
class. So not only in yesterday's program, like this also you can do. But yesterday what I have done,
Okay.
I have created a separate another class which is no way related with outer or inner class, isn't it? Inner, of course, it is damn closed. It is not having accessibility from any other class other than the outer class. I told yesterday also, isn't it?
Yes.
So here, what I have done is just that main method is there now. That main method I placed inside outer class rather than going with it at another class. Okay. So
Okay.
I have just placed that main method inside outer class. That as far as rules are concerned, it is allowable. So here,
Okay.
the second step, if you have a close look, see how we have created. Outer dot directly you cannot create. So if you want to create inside outer, okay. But if you want to create inside main method, this is the way. Because
Okay.
because inner class, it cannot recognize. Your main method cannot recognize. So it is coming from where? Outer class. That is why
Yes.
outer dot inner space I. Outer dot inner space I. Can you see here?
I.
Outer dot inner space I is equal to outer underscore. This is object, of course. Outer object. I mean outer class object. Outer underscore obj dot we have to use. With the help of that only you have to
Okay.
new inner.
Yes.
This statement you should be able to practice this line. I
Sure.
will tell you it. Okay. So outer dot inner space I mean normal creation only, but additional steps which we have to take are outer dot you have to put there, outer dot. Okay.
Okay.
And other than that, what else you have to do? Here
We
object
have
dot
to.
object dot
Yeah.
new inner, object dot new inner. That is a step which you
Sure.
have to take. Otherwise you can combine these two lines also like this. See here, one line is there. Can you see this line highlighting? So left hand side, same thing I have written in the second statement. What is
Yes.
there? Outer dot inner space I is there. Outer dot
Yes.
inner space I. Yes. But right hand side, what I have done, see what I have done.
Yeah. Outer dot.
In place of outer underscore obj, what is outer underscore obj equal to? This part, na?
Object for.
New
Yeah.
outer. New outer is nothing but outer object, na?
Yes.
So in place of outer underscore obj, what I have done here? New outer I have
New outer.
new outer dot same step I have written. Like that you can do.
Okay.
In place of writing object name, in one step I want to go. That's why I have done like that. Instead of writing two steps, I have straight away written one step like this. So
Okay.
outer dot inner, directly you can create. Outer dot inner means you are able to create one object I, and another object you are linking. What is the other object? New outer dot new inner. Like that you can do. Like that.
Okay.
Otherwise, and finally I have to invoke method, na? Show method.
Yes.
I dot show. Otherwise, if you can combine three lines also like this. Three lines also you can combine. New outer dot new inner dot show. That is also
Sure. Okay.
new outer dot
New inner.
new inner dot show. Like that also you can combine. Okay, these are the ways
Okay.
of doing this. And remaining, I have to look at the syntaxes. I forgot the syntaxes for anonymous and these things. I will cover in the next class, but today I will go with some other concept. Okay.